learns how to steal, and he learns how to fight in the ghetto.
Have mercy.
Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, he tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries.
What's crazy is how true this still is today. Welcome back to my channel. I am Auntie Mafaya, and este día de hoy soy Priscilla. I got my Priscilla hair on, so we're going to be watching a little bit of Elvis Presley in the ghetto. I have never listened to Elvis Presley before. I have only heard of him. I think I watched a little bit of one of his movies, but I was never really a fan, but I saw these songs going in circulation. So vamos a ver, and let's listen to his voice. Don't forget to like so that this content gets shared out with more people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Welcome and thanks for watching.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto.
Poor little baby.
And his mama cries. But if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. Now people, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand. You're gonna be an angry young man someday. And take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well,
He preaching. He said you just gonna grow up and be another angry man. Growing up in the ghetto. It's Lord, don't we see it? We see it regularly, honey. These people. Lord, Lord, Lord. He preaching. That's deep. I grew up in the ghetto. And there's a whole lot of angry men and women. Dios mío, qué triste. Very sad. But he's ministering. He grew up in the church. I know that's one thing I do know about Elvis Presley, that he started in the church. He grew up in the black community. He grew up around black folk. You see the background singers is all black women. And that's how he grew up. So I used to feel like he, stole black culture and music, but he really gave credit to the black artists that inspired him and influenced him. So I love this. This is beautiful.
World turns, and a hungry little boy with the runny nose.
I want to go back a little bit because what he's saying is so powerful.
You're gonna be an angry young man someday. And take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns, and a hungry little boy with the runny nose plays in the street as a cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal, and he learns how to fight in the ghetto.
That's giving me chills, honey. That's giving me chills. That is so deep. Because, he preaching. That's how you know he grew up in the ghetto. He ain't just singing stuff he heard. He's singing what he done seen. That's what he done seen. Cause ain't nobody that descriptive of the ghetto unless you grew up in it. So that is powerful. He was deep. I didn't know Elvis was that deep, honey. He got culture. He got roots. He got roots in the ghetto. That's powerful. That is really touching me.
And one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, he tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As a crowd gathers round an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And another young man dies on a cold and gray Chicago morning. Another little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries.
Go back. I want to hear some of that again. What he said. He telling a story.
With a gun run, but he don't. In desperation, learns how to fight in the ghetto, and his hunger burns.
His hunger burns.
So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal, and he learns how to fight in the ghetto.
Have mercy.
Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, he tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries.
What's crazy is how true this still is today. Everything he's saying still rings so true today in the ghetto. Ooh, that is deep. That is deep. He done seen some things, honey. Yes, he talking about Chicago. If he was still alive today, he would see that he was not only singing about that day, but he was prophesying about today, 50 years in the future. It's still like that. Lord, have mercy. Have mercy. Pray for the babies. Help the babies, Jesus.
As a crowd gathers round an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. Another young man dies on a cold and gray Chicago morning. Another little baby child is born in the ghetto.
The cycle continues.
And his mama cries.
He was handsome. Lord, well, tell me what y'all think about that song. That song was powerful. If you lived in the ghetto, tell me. I grew up in the ghetto. I did. In the ghetto. Tell me your thoughts, your words, how this song makes you feel, what it makes you think about. Tell me what memories it brings back to you. Because for me, it brings me back to living in the projects of New York City. That's where I grew up. New York. Yes, in the ghetto. Well, thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings about this song. And if you grew up in the ghetto, this song was so sad and deep, but it's deep. It's deep and true, even today. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so you get notified every time I post. See you next time. God bless.